Hi, my name is Jorge Amaro. I'm the Communications Manager with Equality California, and I'm here in support of the LGBT rights and the right for same-sex couples in America.
God bless America and everywhere else to Great Britain, where we already have marriage equality. What a wonderful night to be able to come together as community and to celebrate. Do you believe in marriage equality? Do you believe that we're going to get marriage equality? And we're going to stand united until all people are free. The national anthem that we get to sing, that all people get to have freedom in this country and around the world. That's what we're doing here this evening, is proclaiming our own liberties and our own freedoms. I'm going to invite all of the clergy who are here this evening to come and stand with me, because I think it's really important that you get to see that there are people of faith from every tradition and every denomination throughout this great country of ours. Look at this incredible rainbow coalition of clergy. We have Jewish and Christian, Buddhist, Orthodox, Catholic, Protestants. We have people from every conceivable faith tradition standing with lesbian and gay people this evening. And we're going to send a big message to those who stand against us. And that is that it's time to come out on the side of freedom. And it's time to come out on the side of freedom for all people, regardless of gender identity, and sexual orientation.
Vicky Perez, transgender.
Good evening, everybody. I did not prepare a speech, and I'm nervous too. But what I'm going to say, I am going to say out of my heart. I am very proud to be here as Latino, as gay, and most of all, I'm proud to be here representing the youth community. So, the board president of the Barbara Jordan Bayard Rustin Coalition. It's the political voice for the black LGBT community in Los Angeles County. Barbara Jordan was the first African American woman elected to Congress from a former Confederate state, and Bayard Rustin was Martin Luther King Jr.'s right-hand man, and he organized the March on Washington. I just want to say some words to say that as black people and as LGBT people, we understand what it's like to have majorities vote on our rights, and we know that this is wrong, and we're very thankful that Judge Von Walker has recognized that Proposition 8 is the abomination to our Constitution, and has realized that. God bless America, land that I love. Stand beside her and guide her through the night with the light from above.
Well, today the Asian Pacific Islander community applauds Judge Von Walker's decision to ensure gays and lesbians have the same right to marry as everyone else. We realize this is a momentous event for the equality movement for 3 reasons. Number 1, Asian Pacific Islanders have an opportunity to tell our stories unabashedly. And number 2, diverse communities are coming together in solidarity to celebrate equality. And number 3, the equality movement is part of a larger movement for social justice. So first of all, Asian Pacific Islanders must tell our stories proudly and boldly. Thank you, Judge Walker, for reminding the API community that we need to keep the conversations going with our friends and family on the importance of marriage equality. There is nothing shameful about being lesbian, gay, bisexual, and transgender. There is nothing shameful about LGBT families. The only shame we have to worry about is discrimination and homophobia. As doctors, lawyers, ministers, and tax-paying citizens, LGBT people are part of the very fiber of the API community. By engaging in meaningful conversations and dialogue about the loves, the hopes, and the dreams of API LGBT families, we bring honor and respect to all families. Secondly, extremely diverse communities have gathered here tonight to celebrate the triumph of love. You know, a few years ago in Jerusalem, a city torn by religious animosity and strife, Christian, Jewish, and Muslim clergy were able to come together to, guess what, oppose World Pride Day being held in Jerusalem. Now, it's amazing that these three groups were able to convene peacefully, let alone agree on one thing. So guess what? That means that the way to achieve world peace is to have more gay pride parades around the world, right?
And as we have stood for marriage equality before the election, we stand today in celebrating the reversal of Proposition 8, affording justice to all of us here tonight. I'm also a part of a group called A Moral Compass to Justice. And the moral compass tonight is pointing towards justice because marriage equality is a reality here in the state of California.
Hello, LA. Now, this is what California looks like. This is what we look like as a people of this state when we break down the barriers between us, when we stand together, bound together by values that unite us, and when we stand together to celebrate a great victory today for justice for all people. I serve a God who loves absolutely everybody equally. And I believe in a Constitution that protects absolutely everybody equally. And today we're here to offer prayers of thanksgiving to the God who created us in love, who calls us to walk in love with each and every member of the human family, and who someday will gather each and every one of us back into those arms of love. Tonight we light candles in thanksgiving for a great victory. And make no mistake about it, it is a great victory. It is a huge step forward on the journey to justice. My priest and mentor, George Regas, once taught us that our job is to set audacious goals and then celebrate incremental victories. Well, tonight, my brothers and sisters, we are here to celebrate an incremental victory in the decision today from Judge Walker that we trust will stand throughout the ages, and we have the privilege to be here tonight as part of that history. One of my favorite theologians is a Roman Catholic woman named Joan Chittister, and she famously said, "We are all called to go through life, reclaiming the planet an inch at a time until the Garden of Eden grows green again."
We stood up and said, "Si se puede." And